This is Intellectual, and welcome to another review. Today's anime review is of Dragon Ball GT. Now, regardless of whether you think about GT or whatever, canon, not canon, we obviously know that it's probably not canon. Like what Toriyama says, the creator of the series, is it's kind of like a side adventure. But the thing about GT is everybody gives it such a bad rap, and I don't really think it's that bad. I mean, I think it's about as good as Dragon Ball Z is. But okay, so Dragon Ball GT basically takes place like I don't exactly know the time, but many decades after, like not many, but like maybe 30 something years, maybe like I don't know, 20 years after Dragon Ball Z ends, something like that. And it's a good bit different, but it still has, I think, like it starts to have kind of a premise at the beginning, because basically there's these things called the Black Star Dragon Balls, and Goku is training on the lookout with a certain person. And if you remember Pilaf from Dragon Ball, if you watched it, Pilaf was an enemy of Goku all the time, and he got up there with his gang and found the Dragon Balls, the Black Star Dragon Balls, which are different, mind you. And he summoned the dragon, and he was going to make a wish, but then he saw Goku, and then he accidentally said, "I wish you were a kid again." And then Goku got transformed into a kid again. And when you make a wish with the Black Star Dragon Balls, instead of scattering around the world like the normal Dragon Balls, they scatter across the universe. And if you do not get the balls back within a year, the Earth will explode. So it basically starts out with him, like his granddaughter Pan, and a kid named Trunks. He's not a kid, but he's a teenager. And they go into space and it's kind of an adventure like Dragon Ball again, but that doesn't last long. Things end up changing and going everywhere else after they do collect the Dragon Balls again. But overall, with the story and all that, that's like the story. It's not that different from Dragon Ball Z, honestly. So I kind of got to give it flack again for that. But I kind of like GT a little better than Dragon Ball Z with some of the storylines a little bit. But that's just me. And I'm not saying GT's better than Dragon Ball Z. I'm just saying I like some of the stories a little bit more. So now we can get into the characters. Well, man, can I really? This is the hard part about this, because you got Goku as a kid again, and he's basically Kid Goku, but a little more mature. But I mean, he's still Goku. Then you got Pan. Pan is the daughter of Goku's son. Goku's son. He's the daughter of him, and she goes with him. She actually sneaks on board the ship, so she wasn't even supposed to, be going. But she's kind of the troublemaker, get into trouble, girl character and all that, and kind of whiny and annoying and stuff. That's just how she is. And then you have Trunks, who is the more smart character. Like, he's still not. He tries to stay calm and collected and stuff, but he does have his funny moments and different stuff like that. He's not totally mature, because obviously he's a teenager. Not saying that teenagers can't be mature, but it's a rarity in these days, even in Dragon Ball probably. But I mean, those are like the characters that go on the adventure for a good bit. Luckily, Dragon Ball GT is only 64 episodes, so it's not nearly as long. But so now we can move on to the animation and art. The art is cool. The art is fine. It's pretty much the same as Dragon Ball Z, the end of Dragon Ball Z, where it did get better, so I think it's passable and it's fine. Nothing to today's standards, but, because it was still made in the 90s. So it's fine. It's good. And the same with the music. The music is fine. Nothing sticks out to me. It serves its purpose. It is average. It is normal. It does what it does. And then we can get to my personal thoughts and feelings on Dragon Ball GT. I like Dragon Ball GT. A lot of people hate GT. I don't know why, because it's basically Dragon Ball Z, just more. There are some things that are changed. There are some other forms, but it's pretty much just the same show. I guess the only thing I hate about it is that Goku becomes a kid again, but I think they try to do that to make the whole adventure factor kind of come back and have a little bit of nostalgia from like the original Dragon Ball. There is a little bit more comedy in this, so they tried to go back to their roots a little bit more in GT. So I think like if you like get over your issues or whatever people have with GT, like you could really enjoy it. Like you really could. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like when I review anime, you have to be realistic here. You can't say I hate this, I hate everything about an anime. You can't be too critical about an anime, and here is why. It's an anime. It's a media. It's something that you can get immersed in, like into another world, and so it's kind of like you can't take it too seriously, or you get immersed into it and then you judge it so harshly. It's like, turn your brain off when you're watching an anime. You're watching it for fun, for God's sakes. It's just like, enjoy the damn thing. So sorry I went on a little rant there, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. So GT is not as bad as everyone makes it out to be, but that's my opinion. So I don't know. But do I think you should watch it? Again, like, okay, if you've come from Dragon Ball Z, then yes. If you like Dragon Ball Z, then yes. If you don't like Dragon Ball Z, then no. Do I like Dragon Ball GT? Yes, I do. It's fine. You know, it's like Dragon Ball Z, just more, a little bit different, but, you know, still the samey. So I like it. And now, Dragon Ball GT score, I give it a 5 out of 10. It is average, and its merits are flip-floppy, but it's still, you know, a fun shonen show if you like Dragon Ball Z. So that's really about all I have to say about it. It's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be, but it's my opinion. It's, you know, whatever. But thank you all for watching. I've been Intellectual, and if you liked the video, remember to hit the like button. And if you really like my content and want more, please consider subscribing. Thank you all again for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.